Welcome.
Yes, welcome. We got Detroit versus SFC for like the third time.
Yeah, and
We
Shadow.
got the same caster duo.
Yeah, this is the third time we've casted these games. You know, our previous game out here, Detroit earned the nickname the Detroit Duck Riders after they proceeded to get 3-0'd 2 times by SFC. So, Shadow, they're gonna be trying to win a map against SFC.
Just a map.
Just a map would,
Right.
just a map this game would, whatchamacallit, be better for Detroit than a lot of their history with this team.
Welcome to
The first map's going to be Oasis. Not much of Detroit has been seen this tourney, whereas SFC, they played a few matches, you know, they got reverse swept by H2O,
Reverse
and then they dropped down to losers and beat name lost. At Detroit, on the other hand, they've kind of had the same cycle as last tourney, where they get 3-0'd their first game, then a team forfeits,
Where they came
and then
from a forfeit.
and then they play SFC again. And you know, Shadow, that's an interesting cycle. Now if the cycle ended with a 3-0 here today, then it would be the same thing over and over. But let's see how it'll go.
ready for battle.
Ball Winston for SFC with Bat Brig. You have a rush comp from Detroit, or something of a rush comp, considering Lucio's banned.
Attempts at a rush comp.
Yeah, attempts at a rush comp. Well, considering Lucio's banned, mostly the substitutes for it, instead of Mercy, have been Brig, but Detroit wants to run with a Mercy instead.
5, 4.
And it's kind of weird just seeing Moira with the support that isn't
one.
Lucio, because that's just not
Round
really
one.
natural. Moira
Capture
doesn't really
the
have much
objective.
synergy with other supports
Yeah.
besides that Lucio. But anyways.
Yep, and they're going with the Symmetra here, and SFC is going with a Ball Winston, the cast and the Tracer. Now you do like the cast here because it can cover this Doomfist. Slam from Duck does not get anything. Detroit's really split, but you see the Rhine on the back line, and they get
Down to
Freeze, but Duck is able to take down Laura. Exists gets Hyper off this
Kind of fun hyper off the map. There goes for slam. Point unlocks, nobody on it just yet though. Daddy Torch just kind of standing there charging up the beam.
Not Roshan is very weak, but he was able to get some healing.
Duck's just gonna start harassing people, gets Daddy Torb. KSF gonna catch Notro.
And Detroit's problem here is with this comp, they're not trying to take point control at all. They stood around for too long and didn't try to take point. Sure, it would have given up high ground, but they could have had a lot more space on that point and kind of forced SFC to come down to them. Not Roshan
With
does
this
get the pick on the KSF.
want to focus down a target, but SFC just has so much mobility, so much peel, it's kind of hard to do that exact thing. Duck uses the mines.
Detroit's still in this though, and they have some
Still
coalescence.
tapped and Detroit are still in this. Jayhong still on the high charge.
Yeah, and Onion has a coalescence right now. This is the fade to get out and pops the coalescence right here. This is where they up the tempo. Hyper goes
gonna
down.
fall.
The Emerald Field is popped. Pulse Bomb, it whiffs! But they're capping the point right now.
Freeze there.
This team fight is really back and forth right now. Duck is just stalling the point. KSF gets Daddy Torb.
Is this gonna get lively?
Then Shatter on the Magician.
Magician gets Laura before he gets shattered by Notro. KSF still contesting this point.
Onion goes down to Duck. But Detroit is still in this fight.
Detroit, they don't have any heals here, and SFC are just still able to stall.
Yeah, Duck is not taking any damage. He gets a pack from Hyper. Hyper has a rally. They have support. He's coming down from the fight. They use grab. They grab too. Can they follow up though?
I mean, this is a
You'll not get Duck. Magician is
Duck's just gonna stay in this fight.
What am I witnessing? Thor pops the wall, but oh my god, and all of Detroit falls.
Detroit just collapsed.
And you know, Detroit seem to have that fight in the bag there, but with the lack of CCs other than maybe the Doomfist and the Rhine, they can't really stun Duck and try to get him. And yeah, you see Jayhong going over the Hog now to try and be able to CC the Wrecking Ball. And KSF got another Pulse Bomb, and Duck got another Mines in that fight.
It's so well at just stalling out that fight there to just give them enough time to get the ultimates they needed online. And now Detroit, they're just gonna instantly swap to more of an anti-dive comp with
Daddy
Reaper
Torb
and
on
Torb
his
as well, and
signature
the Hog you
character.
mentioned.
They hook Magician, but they can't really do much with that. Minefields from Duck.
Mines.
Everyone's really low on Detroit, or at least Exists and Roshan were. They are able to get out. Duck is just fighting Daddy Torb in the backline. They dive on top of him. Torb usually an anti-dive character,
Collapse
but they're
onto
jumping
Hyper.
on him.
KSF gonna get Torb though, and his turret.
Duck's going back to the
Now
point.
Detroit, they've gotten the picks on the boards, however will the DPS and tank be able to stall it out. Another one pulls.
Yeah, but J-Hong gets
Detroit's
a
are gonna
couple
get
picks.
really weak. It looks like Detroit are actually gonna be able to get the picks though.
Can they kill Duck though? Duck has been stalling the point. They missed a shatter on him.
Notra misses the shatter onto him, and Duck is still able to stay alive and stall.
He's on the wrecking ball right now. He's
He's
still stalling.
no one's able to kill him.
They do kill Hyper though. They can kill the supporting cast at least. They force out the immort field and they flip the point. So now Detroit has some space.
Contest with just amount of damage he's taken, but he's already back to another minefield. Magician to swap the hog.
Oh, that's a little spooky, don't you think? Duck is behind them. If you see this, he breaks the torp turret. He's gonna have a minefield ready for the fight. J-Hong wasn't able to find anything.
Right, they're just gonna stay middle here. You have to hit the prime spot for a minefield zone. Duck is gonna do exactly that. Exist catchers freeze and unpops the coalescence.
Yeah, that coalescence is huge. But
the whole lot gets shut
J-Hong was
down.
down to my bleed. Duck is still stalling the point right now. They res J-Hong. The Blossom is huge.
Who exists with the big blossom in the back?
Exists with 4. What a player. What a clutch there from Exist. It was looking a little scrappy there, and everyone was still alive, but Exist was just able to clean up the fight with that Death Blossom.
Definitely the star performer for this team.
Yeah. But you know,
To repair the damage.
there's still a lot of round to go. These fights have been going on very long, surprisingly. So KSF uses the Pulse Bomb. He's not able to hit anything, and in fact, Roshan takes him down.
Goes in for a slam.
Not able to do much with it though, and J-Hong
What's gonna happen?
pretty low. Notro and Exist on the left with Duck.
Hyper gonna pop the rally. Torb
Retaliates with
use the
Molten
molten
Core.
core.
Notro has Shatter
Gonna
here.
prevent SFC from pushing here.
There's a Tracer in your backline. Deadeye popped. Oh, what a Shatter!
He's gonna get shattered out of the Deadeye. His Notro shattered forward, but it looks like the field is gonna be able to keep them up. He's gonna get punished for the overextension. Now Duck goes back to stalling on the point, pops the mines again. Look, J-Hong gets taken out, trying to go for a hook. Magician could pop the whole hog just to get Detroit off the point here. Now it's just Exists left.
Notro
Fall
goes
back
like
to Onion.
this,
Gonna get hugged. Just able to take down Duck.
yeah, Notro going over to
Eventually
Risa
gonna
now
pulse KSF.
to probably slow down the tempo a little bit, maybe try and outlive the Wrecking Ball a little bit more.
Yeah,
And you're gonna-
just the more they're gonna play, the more they're just gonna swap to this anti-dive.
Yeah, but what I want to see here, both Supportals and a Blossom ready. And last fight, or a couple fights ago, Exist came up huge with this Blossom. Can he do it again? KSF with a Pulse. Oh, the window popped. Oh,
SFC split in the backline, catches Notro by surprise.
they popped both
Rest
Supportals
gonna be
here.
popped though, Coalescence as well.
Torb gets really weak, but they're able to
Magician's
take on
gonna take
Magician.
him down.
Immortal is gone.
Torb.
Exist is killed! He's killed before he can use his Death Blossom.
Exist with the Blossom. Another big slam from Duck.
Freeze
Breeze is gonna
flanking.
pop the Deadeye. Duck the mines. Detroit are gonna get wiped out here.
That
As
round,
SFC get the first point.
that round looked really winnable there, but Exists overextended, got flashed by Freeze, and then got finished off by Hyper. Although that was pretty close compared to the other games for Detroit.
Score.
It appears as though SFC not looking too comfortable on this ball, Winston. You good back there?
Yeah,
You shattered
Ready for
something.
battle.
all good.
Yeah, you shattered something.
No, it hit my water bottle.
Ouchies.
Water, drink it up.
Water. Yeah, you should drink water. We're not sponsored by, or unofficially sponsored by Dr. Pepper anymore, so we can't promote that.
Yeah.
Left with a very good team.
Thanks a lot, Jason.
Yeah, Jason, common Jason L. What is this?
That's what I'm saying.
5,
Bat Moira?
4,
I assume
3,
KSF
2,
is gonna switch off the
1.
Symmetra after a
round
TP.
It looks like they're just
the
swapping
objective.
to the comps they originally tried to play here.
Yeah, KSF on Tracer. Bat Moira coming out from SFC. This is quite interesting. And they just immediately
I
all
actually know the
TP.
reasoning for this. According
Is
to
it 'cause-
Shroombucks and Magician, we just put him on Moira because that's the only thing he could live on.
Oh, Lively
Looks like Lively's gonna get 2 though.
Lively looking a little lively
More
there,
here, by the way.
And there's the cleanup from SFC. SFC, the C stands.
Yeah.
The C stands for cleanup right there. As Lively gets 2, and they just follow up after him. And Orisa and Doomfist coming out now. Frankly, okay, yeah, he does switch the hog. I was about to say, I don't really like Zarya too much, just because, you know, after that bubble's gone, you don't really have enough to stop them. But it does reset a lot of ult charge with the amount of switches Detroit just made. Usually you want to commit to those a little bit earlier.
Beta can see a little bit.
Yeah. No tro.
Start pushing towards point.
They hook! Oh, they hook Lively and take it down!
Just hook onto Lively. Magician is just gonna try and dive into him, is just gonna collapse. Freeze gets 2 in the back line though.
Mr. Freeze on fire right there, but he just gets taken down.
That's gonna get picked off.
The hook on the
Hyper
hyper.
gonna fall and it's just Duck left to contest.
Yeah, but we know how Duck is good at contesting. Okay, never mind. He just gets bodied by sim turrets.
Can't really do too much with all the CC.
Yeah, and you have a good amount of ultimates for SFC though to recontest this. You're getting close to the pulse bomb. You have the mines, and you're not necessarily too far from
Only
coalescence.
maybe getting the coal.
Yeah. The minefield used up top. Duck is
already
hooked.
popped the mines here.
With the eye coming in.
Now
Freeze is
gonna
stunned
start
up.
pushing in.
The boot from Duck. Oh, does not think it exists because his Doomfist has a lot
off
of
the map,
mobility.
but
Oh, and they just
Dooms
instantly
able to get
fall.
back on. The SFC gonna get 3 immediately though.
Yep, and this will just be
The
cleaned up
remainders
now.
of Detroit are gonna drop onto point. Point gets KSF. The
They get
challenge is
2.
lively, but
They're
it
getting
looks
picks.
like just the numbers they have is too much, as they're gonna clean up the remaining 3 members of Detroit.
Onions still
However,
here, but in my
now it
humble
looks
onion,
like Detroit is gonna be coming
exists
up on all of their ults.
just barely
Just
too late
tries to
stall.
go for a contest, but too late, and now he's just gonna get massively staggered. But anyways, as I was saying, now Detroit have almost all their ultimates. Same goes for SFC, except they are missing the mines. So we're gonna be seeing a big ult fest here.
Yeah, and for Detroit here, you imagine that there's going to be a lot of ults for both sides coming out here. Freeze got that Death Blossom too, and we know how impactful these have been a bit throughout the match. Pulse Bomb used from KSF does not miss.
Orb.
Oh, Jet
Full
Bomb.
lesson from both sides. Freeze. Oh, a big blossom from Freeze. Just drops down and annihilates. Cold.
Freeze in the back
Oh,
line.
and he gets 2 more.
5 for Mr. Freeze himself. Freeze doesn't get taken down like this, but
Just gonna take him down.
what a play there for Freeze. And
he's gonna
just
fall.
clean up.
Nice.
I don't think they can touch
And
again.
no one on Detroit can touch. That's gonna be map 1 going to SFC.
Freeze with an incredible clutch with the Blossom kills 4 that fight, I believe, or 5.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Play of
And I think we've just found ourselves a new nickname for Freeze. Mr. Freeze. You like that one? Look at this. Cold-blooded from Freeze.
Blink Blossom and there's a tank buster. He busts tanks.
Yep, he quite literally busted him there. Jason just joined, and for once he didn't say ratio. Wow! Actually, he might have been here a little bit ago.
Alright.
No, he was. So SFC take the first map from Detroit, and so far, it's not looking too different, Shadow. Another 3-0 might be inbound. Although in
That
fairness,
first round showed potential.
yeah, in fairness, it was a little close for the first 2 rounds, I'd say. Is there any other players for Detroit, or has nobody else showed up? No, nobody else has showed up. I forgot! They want to go Kings.
Kings Row. Bit of a shocker.
Bit of a shocker indeed. I mean, I'm pretty sure Kings Row has been played by every team this tourney. Except for that one
It's kind of
match.
hard not to.
Except for that one match with name lost. Oh, I got a message from somebody. Stucky. He owns KFC. But you know what, SFC? I can see a little bit of disrespect maybe coming for Detroit. It seems like it might actually backfire if Detroit makes some certain adaptations. But so far, SFC is firmly in the driver's seat, I'd say.
I'm just gonna assume that will happen.
Oh, do you think we'll see the signature hyper pin?
Yeah.
What was hyper cooking? I really hope we get to see the signature hyper pin.
Me too.
The question is, where's he gonna get it from? On top of the hotel or inside the theater?
I'm thinking on top.
I'm thinking on top too.
If
Depends on if Freeze
they
or
even
KSF
swap
goes
off the
in.
ball comp.
Now entering
Yeah.
King's Row.
I feel like they're gonna swap off of the ball comp. I feel like ball, not necessarily bad on Kings Row, but I mean Ryan is just a lot more iconic when it comes to these type of maps.
Yeah, and especially when you have Ryan
Yeah, especially when you have a
Hyper.
Yeah, I was gonna say a Ryan of Hyper's caliber.
Incredibly creative.
Yeah. Well, we do tend to meme on it a little bit. Hyper is undoubtedly one of the better Reinhardts we've seen in the league so far.
He gets it done.
He does get it done.
Sometimes it's very questionable how he gets it done, but he
Yeah.
still gets it done.
As a man who's tank duoed with Hyper a long time,
Ready for battle.
when you get the type of synergy he does, you can go absolutely bonkers with it. Even if he does sometimes do questionable plays.
It's like my roll swap.
Oh, and I think I
predictions were
know.
correct.
I think I know exactly what's gonna happen too. Freeze is gonna teleport him on top of the little pillar on the hotel, and he's gonna pin from the top ropes and try to get somebody. Is it gonna be? I do not know.
And there it is. Yeah, I'm spectating him.
Oh no,
You already
Hyper!
know
Oh,
he
I
had
thought
to.
Hyper would be on top of the little platform, like at the top
Well,
spawn.
they didn't have enough time for it.
Yeah.
but Still gonna
But
be able to
Onion-
pin on top of the
Onion
leader.
definitely saw
Attackers
Hyper
incoming.
TP, I think, though.
Defend objective A.
Would we do anything about it? He is only.
Oh,
Oh, they
it's smart for
used
Detroit.
some TP. Hyper's still gonna go in and get the pin on the trap.
The magician! He cleans it up!
Gets two, and yeah, that's just the fight instantly won for Detroit there.
You know, at first I thought they had actually countered that with the Brig Bash from Laura, but Magician just absolutely just destroys them. Picks up 2 in that fight. It's a reset for Detroit.
And
There's a clear difference in supportal
Onion
charge.
did use the field early there, so
Hyper went for
it should be done.
a pin. Common Hyper occurrence there. They go for TP, probably for some turrets, yep. Daymore field is forced from Duck. Onion's really low though.
Oh, in case I'm gonna get 2 with the storm arrows, that's big, and now they're just gonna start cleaning up off of those 2 picks.
Turns out even after retirement, KSF is one of the great, is still a pretty good DPS player.
Yeah.
Daddy Tor,
Owl players,
look at that.
Smurfing and Blacksmith trials confirmed.
Former Owl player actually.
Still an Owl player.
Fair. And there's a lot of differential in this ult. Onion is super weak. You can see Hyper on the top left. He's gonna go for another pin.
Oh yeah, ready for another pin.
He missed it.
Fortunately, because Detroit goes one to the right side.
Rabbinic Flux.
Oh, that's a big flux from Magician. Gets
Roshan.
3.
Yeah, but they all live it. Shatter is
Well,
blocked by Hyper.
Walks the shatter.
KSF was down to exist though, but it
It's gonna get
supports.
KSF, but
Yeah.
Detroit's here, and
Yeah, it's pretty much done.
Jedi doesn't get anything, so SFC are just gonna
You know, when you're playing a hit W battle, I
clean
think
up
it's
again.
when you're hitting a hit W battle, I think a Symmetra would definitely beat out a Tord anytime. They're going over to Wrecking
Yeah.
Ball? I don't know about this one, Chief. I mean, maybe it could work.
Looks like they just want to swap the more dive stuff. 'Cause
Yeah, I
they
suppose.
weren't doing so well in the rush.
But they're not doing it the best. J-Hong does have grab. They pop the window.
SFC can pop both the portal.
J-Hong gets split. Big grab, but if they follow up at all, Nora dies. The Immor's popped, but
Follow up, and they're able to be saved by the field from Duck.
And yeah, they're not
been
doing
able to
anything.
freely
Yeah, they're
do
just.
what he wants. Oh,
Jayhawk does get
gets
KSF.
KSF.
The Immortal was popped though.
However, Onion uses the field very early. Yeah.
Yeah, that Immortal was popped very early there. Now that might cost them. They do have both support ultimates online, but Onion goes down to
The slam, but Magician gets Onion.
Rally pop from Laura, but it's Onion
Pop the
dies.
rally, but that's a big
so-
shatter from Hyper.
That's a hyper shatter right there.
Laura denying any more rally armor.
Laura builds up the multi-core.
Just gonna go in onto the back line here. However, the field KSF and duck up, and turrets are just gonna melt them down. Nostro still trying to rest the back line here. Gonna pop the mines.
But they don't really get much
Detroit
done.
a lot of space.
But they're just flanking.
SFC are just gonna flank around destroy the mines.
KSF
Dragon Strike used onto the point.
Hyper goes down.
Core used. Ryan and Onion gonna fall.
They're still getting
They're still in the back line.
They do get a tick
Or
here.
it goes to contest. Not gonna be able to do much. And
This just folds.
we're gonna have to fall back again. Notro able to get KSF in the back line though. He's still alive. Definitely gonna be the one to go for the contest here. SFC, I don't think they're gonna be fully regrouped.
But they do have two ultimates. They have
For
a four
Detroit's
ults
next
though.
push.
They have four ults though. While it only has
Ivory's gonna start with the rally.
There's the wall.
He's gonna contest with the wall. Window as well. Magician pops the block.
They do get a contested. Meteor Strike pop from exists. They get freeze.
Around on the point.
KSF.
KSF gets to exist.
Duck's really weak. Gonna keep him alive. KSF gets Laura.
Detroit are gonna get another tick as KSF gets another.
But can they get any more progress though? They do not just jump the point. Pile driver from
Go for
Hyper.
a slam.
How long can they live here for though? Notro gets Duck.
We're gonna get Duck.
He gets the mines off, but he dies in the
Mine
process.
pops before he dies.
KSF is really
Not
well.
spread out on the point.
KSF dies. How long
Much
can
value.
they
SFC are still gonna be able to stall here. Hyper gets Orb.
This is really back and forth
back on
right
the
now.
soldier. Just gonna beam down exists.
They rock the Hog. They rock Jayhawk. Bionic comes out. They use the coalescence.
Jayhawk as well.
How long can they touch
And
for?
be able to now my leader looks like Hyper's gonna get the supports, and it's just
Oh,
throw
they're
in
still
forward left.
going. They're still going. And
No more. As the contesters are gonna fall.
that fight
That
that was one of those fights. That was one of those fights.
0.
It was.
You know, it was looking like Detroit would win. I thought Detroit had that in the bag after Notro popped the mines on point after killing Duck. But KSF just before the mines activated was able to punch Notro, and that's kind of when the fight started swinging back into the favor of SFC. .4% achieved for Detroit. While it's not looking probable, it's not impossible. Let's see what they'll run.
Ready for battle.
Ah yes, double shield, baby.
Sir.
Honor Mercy though. Usually you'll see a Bat Mercy comp with a double shield, but Honor Mercy can still work.
I think that just favors.
Attackers
Yeah.
incoming.
Oh,
Comfort
I know
pick.
they're gonna
It's definitely.
Yeah. And they're gonna
Knockdown the Ana.
they're gonna nano visor too.
Haha, yay.
This is the classic
Nanovisor.
the classic SFC strat.
We love Nanovisor. It's so much fun. And
Yep.
I definitely don't want to just permanently remove like Soldier from like the league. What?
Hey, don't worry. Eventually,
5,
maybe when you win with your maybe when you like do a little trolling on a certain
1.
team, you can ban
Attackers
Soldier.
incoming. Defend
Yes.
objective
So,
But honestly, that's base.
anyways.
So SFC, they don't have a sim TP. I don't know. Are they gonna try and just catch exists out?
We're just gonna take the hotel here
I do not see
and
what
go
they're
right
doing.
high ground.
Freeze. Loris barely escapes.
Hey, already got high ground. Ooh, that's a big ante.
They rock with just shot the grass.
But it looks like it's just gonna get shielded, and SFC are now gonna be taking the point high ground here.
Yeah, look at Freeze's positioning.
Yeah, Detroit, that's just really questionable positioning from Detroit. That's when you're on a double shield, especially with 2 hit scans. That's where you want to play, where SFC is right now, and
Freeze is
looks like a reverse.
in their backline.
of
Oh no,
who's
Tor.
defending. Oh, Duck's gonna catch.
Duck and Freeze.
He's gonna get
Base.
Laura, and now SFC are going to just collapse onto the point
Oh,
here.
anti on the Freeze though, but it's
Shield's gonna save Freeze.
not for long.
But
Oh, exists and Jayhawk are
Exist's
still
gonna
in the
get
fight.
Hyper. Jayhawk.
Exists.
Guy contesting though.
He can do a lot of things,
Still
but
up there getting
with
a lot of
this-
damage, but he dropped off height and is just gonna die.
And
Orb and Laura get back. They can't really do anything besides just die on point. And SFC are gonna cap.
Victory.
yep, and
Duo
it's
looking
just-
like it's just gonna be a repeat of the Detroit cycle.
although you never know with SFC, they did get reverse swept in their first match,
Play
but
of the game.
this is an H2O Blast we're talking about. Freeze. His name may be Freeze, but he's been on fire this match.
Double
Definitely done really well.
Yeah. Play of the games in back-to-back maps.
Alright.
What will the final
On to the
poten-
next.
and what will the potentially final map of Detroit's tourney be?
Like spectator is requesting a band map. Tragic.
That's unlucky.
Requesting
Paris.
Another band map.
I mean, isn't
Also
it? It's
tragic.
it's also
Honestly,
escort. Oh wait,
I forgot they were in the
Rialto.
game.
They said Rialto.
Yeah.
Rialto. This is the map. This is the final
Wait.
map of Detroit's
What's
tourney
the
last
band?
tourney.
Oh, it's Junkertown.
Yeah, it was
All good.
Junkertown. You know what's funny is this is the final map of last tourney for Detroit before they got eliminated by SFC.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we
Right
see
there.
Duck play
They
Doomfist
kinda go
again?
for a repeat?
Do you think we see Detroit
Yeah,
Duck
there's
Riders Part
potential.
2? Well, I would say Freeze has been probably leading the charge for SFC. We could see Detroit Duck Riders again on this map. Midtown. That would be pretty funny.
Alright.
Bro, not gonna lie, Midtown is such a fire map. I think they should have it in Overwatch
I don't
1.
like that last point, but
Yeah, the last
That
point's
map's
kind of
pretty good.
strange. The last point is kind of mid, if you will.
Policy is
And
bad.
here we go.
Welcome
Rialto.
to Rialto.
Can Detroit bounce back for a little longer and potentially win the series? Or will it be SFC,
Will SFC
firmly
get
in the
reverse
driver's
swept
seat?
again?
Find out on the
Initiating
next
match.
episode of Blacksmith,
Blacksmith
Trials,
Trials.
Z.
Coming to you August 27th.
That's how long it'll probably be before this fucking tourney ends.
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if Detroit do get eliminated, I feel like scheduling will be a lot easier.
A lot easier. Like a lot easier. Like
Yeah.
honestly, the next match could even be like tomorrow maybe.
I
That's
don't.
a joke, but-
I don't think so.
Ready
I wouldn't.
for
I wouldn't go
battle.
that far.
Looks like we're gonna be getting some role swaps
Hmm.
here.
Torb on tank, Jehong on
Jehong
support,
going
and
over to the support.
Onion on DPS.
Onion DPS.
And SFC playing a sleeper
tank.
composition.
Attackers incoming in
What do you
30
expect?
seconds.
This is SFC we're talking about here.
Yeah, you're right. Except for Hyper, he's not sleeper. He's pretty cool. And Freeze, we were teammates. You're cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Freeze, the
yeah,
former.
this SFC. They've
Freeze.
kind of always been doing that type of stuff.
Yep. Freeze definitely been a key part in SFC today.
4,
See if you can keep that
3,
pace up this
Yeah.
map.
2, 1. Attackers
see.
incoming.
How this map will go. At least it's not pocket soldier, I suppose. Yeah, but exists again on the pocket ash. They pull. They don't get anything. Jehong is getting a lot of ult charge just off the fact that they're getting pulled into all these shots. Okay, this is we just have no commentary for this. Tor misses the hook.
It's double shield. You got spray.
Yeah. Although look at Jehong's
No
nano boost
picks.
charge. He's going off with it right now. He's on 60 already. If Jehong can get this nano very soon, they could probably win this. SFC is kind of low. Oh, Onion.
Ooh, but they should get a catch Onion. It's like Detroit, they're trying to take this right engage here, but
Exist tried to
Get
go
picked
after
off before they
Magician.
even can.
Oh, Exist just got
Just gonna
pulled
fall
in
to
the
hyper as
sights.
well, just staying on the front there. Really just really gonna
The nano
do the
no-tro.
nano
Oh!
reset, gonna get 2 here.
They still have a Magician in their
Let them
backline
start
though,
pushing.
pulling off some magic. The grasp is used. They're still able to get a bit of cart progress though. My believe Magician just chilling in the corner and he blocks the hook. Onion's taken out by Freeze.
Onion.
Magician has the high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi to the Anakin Skywalker, that is Daddy Torb. Freeze and KSF just get the next 2 picks. What? This does get a res here.
And it seems to not matter as SFC are just gonna wipe out Detroit again.
Yep, and SFC coming up on 5 ultimates. Detroit's ult bank not
Everything
too bad
but
though.
the rally.
Yeah, Detroit's ult bank not too bad though,
Get
because
close.
you'll get just about everything except for maybe a bob, but you could poke a little bit for that.
And nano.
Yeah, the nano obviously used a little earlier on Roshan. Oh, and they just switch to.
Swap to the Tor. That's an
Torbjorn.
interesting decision. I mean,
There's not really any flankers for us to see. Oh,
KSF
Jaehong.
gets Jaehong just by spamming the storm arrows.
Yeah, but they got the res. The supercharger's used for the
Bongo for
no-tro.
throw. I assume hyper will mirror here.
Not quite yet. So they're probably gonna mirror when they're backed up a little bit more. Bongo broken by Freeze.
Kite. It looks like they're gonna use the window dragon.
That's a big ante.
Bongo here and Detroit just gonna get melted down. I'm able to get Duck though, but
Spawn advantage.
oh, gonna
Onion
get
gets
Freeze
2.
too, but he's gonna fall.
Yeah, and SFC just they did expend a little bit of ults there though. The only ult used for Detroit was the supercharger, whereas SFC used Window, Bongo, and the Dragon Strike. But they will be building up to their other 3, or have their other 3.
60 seconds remaining.
I imagine Exist will probably throw out a Bob first this fight, if anything. See Detroit taking a very long off angle here. They're trying to go after Freeze. Oh wait, Orb is on Freeze right now. Can they finish
Taking
him
the
off?
high ground here. Freeze able to get Exist though.
What?
Gets Laura.
That was so split. Freeze does get killed by Exist Dynamite.
30
Dynamite,
seconds
though.
remaining.
Yeah, Detroit, they're taking the high ground
Just
here.
spray fest and Detroit staying on the height, staying on the front spot, but nobody's on the cart.
Yeah, the cart's just casually pushing back too. Okay, Torb decides to push it.
Orb's gonna go to contest, but
Exist and Laura are on the way back right now. Exist throws a Bob. They throw it into all of SFC. Freeze is put to sleep. The Flux.
Flux is an arrow
Oh, Onion's dead. Attack visor for
We're gonna get
Freeze.
the Pop Visor gets Jaehong.
The whole hog used, but KSF kills him out of it. It's only Notro and Laura on the point right now. Exist is just sniping away.
Exist
He
gonna
kills
get Hyper.
Hyper.
Freeze gets both Notro and Laura, and Magicians gets picked on Exist. Detroit
Round 1.
full held once again on Rialto.
And that
Score.
has got to be painful
0.
if you're the Dick Riders right now.
Switching sides.
You had a chance to finish the map there, but they just couldn't complete it because of Freeze's visor and just the better ultimate communication from SFC.
Yeah, Detroit did look a little like just lost there, I guess.
Yeah, Freeze went in the backline and
Uncoordinated.
killed off Laura and Exists.
Yep.
You have,
It's just always very split.
yeah, and you maybe have 2 fights if you're Detroit, maybe 3 if you can stall.
Ready for battle.
But the only way you could really realistically have 3 is if you decide to hold the spawn doors. I don't think they're gonna do that.
They are going.
You're going to Reinhardt.
Hyper, Cass, and Bab. Maybe they will try.
If they do try it, it
How much
could
it
be.
Attackers
works? It's hard to
incoming
tell.
in
Look,
30
oh,
seconds.
oh god, Hyper is on Hog. Magician
no.
is on Arisa. Duck is on Zenyatta. Those are some interesting.
Which hog would you
picks.
take?
I mean,
Mine or what picture? What would you take? Me or Hyper on hog?
Watch and learn.
That's a good question.
You're gonna cut us both. That's what's gonna happen.
I think I'm gonna be taking over the Hog
5,
duties actually.
4,
Yeah, I got you. I'll go Sig. I'll go Sig. You know.
1.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the Sigma King after all.
Anyway, Going in.
Oh, Duck just killed
Duck already.
Okay, they got the res though. They got the res, but Duck just. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Onion almost just died again. And Torb just hooked the Hyper.
Hook onto Hyper.
Torb just killed
But
Hyper.
SFC already gonna get a lot of part progress here.
Torb got really low there. Peeking, I assume was the Hanzo. Duck gets Onion again.
Gonna get Onion again.
This really is the Detroit Duck Riders. Hook used, freeze on high ground. Can you get the BAP? Not quite. Hyper's just pushing on the line, oh my goodness. Freeze looking for the shot. Roche, not Notro, misses the pin. Hyper's hooked in. Torb goes down, so does Notro.
Though, Jam pops the window, but
Freeze.
there's not much one can really do. Freeze gets a 3K.
Mr. Freeze once again with
And Onion
4.
tries to die him, but he's gonna die to the dynamite.
This is it. Nobody
He gets
touch it.
assist as well.
This is Detroit's final moments. Torb coming back on the wrecking ball. How long can he go for it? He gets slammed, but he also gets slammed right
No
there by
one can
Hyper.
hide
Giggity.
from my sight.
Detroit's on the point. Bongo popped from position. Dragon's used, and that is it. All the ults were popped by SFC, and they're going to the
Another
loser finals.
clean sweep for the San Francisco Cock.
Yup, and yet another 3-0 for SFC.
Play of the game.
And what do you know?
Freeze with all 3 plays of the game. Play the
That's just Mr. Freeze for you. Just very consistent player. Been amazing this match. So who's getting? Let's see who gets interview. Play 5. No. Just need SFC interviewee and then match MVP. I assume the MVP is probably gonna go to Freeze. I don't know.
Man.
No, that was to the 5 mapper. Yes! Player
God.
of the game, Mr. Freeze.
Definitely the deserved.
I agree. Definitely deserved. I've got a few questions.
Hello there.
Hello there, Freeze. Include your audio.
Ah, yes. And
Hello.
I'll include audio on yours.
Alright.
Alright, audio included?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. First of all, I mean, congratulations on the win.
Yeah.
And the match MVP definitely played very well here. I mean, play the game every time. Consistent kills every time.
That Widow
So-
hop on the end was honestly kind of schnutty.
I agree.
Yeah.
Good
I
job,
can't
Freeze.
clip it because I'm streaming right now. Oh, God.
Don't worry, we caught that on stream. Don't worry, you'll be able to watch it
Yeah.
back.
Well, some of it. I guess you can clip the replay too.
I can clip the replay.
Anyways. So, I mean, just how you feeling? Oh.
Oh, well, that... no,
DC'd.
no. We gotta get him back. He DC'd. Mr. Freeze, he DC'd. I'm dead. That was a little awkward. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he did glitch out. Alright, anyways.
Anyway, so
Freeze.
I'm feeling very energetic because, you know, I had a lot of pop today.
Nice.
I had more than any person should normally have, which is about 3 liters or so.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm feeling very happy, energetic, all of the above.
Nice.
I got a kind of general question. So, Ian, you got some?
Yeah, I got some. So, I got a new nickname for you, Freeze. Mr. Freeze. How you feel about that nickname?
Pretty nice. I heard you use it before.
Yeah, you did hear me use it before. I finally got to use it in casting.
Nice.
Your next match is against Last, and one of your former teammates actually, or a couple of your former teammates in Dink and Nerfian. How you feeling going into that match?
Easy claps, baby. Easy claps. If I continue what
That's
I
the mentality
just did,
you like to hear. That's the mentality you like to hear, Freeze.
if I continue what I just did, then I'm a clap. And June was gone for this, by the way.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we
Enough.
have Juno for the match, Venice easy, baby.
Yeah, I've got a few more questions. So, Hyper on Kings Row went for a little bit of inspirational pins. What were the comms like on those, and what were your reactions to those pins?
We were we were honestly just planning which angle he should go from, to be honest. Like, we'd be pulling out the protractors for everything.
Quick maths, I see.
Yeah.
All right, and I need one more. I can't think of any more. Fuck.
Well, I mean, you kind of already
I swear I
touched
had
on
one
this
more.
question, but I want to ask like a specific aspect. Like, last time you guys faced H2O, you got reverse swept. Are you looking for a little bit of revenge?
Oh, hell yeah, baby. I got my Reaper play down. I got new sense, new stuff, and I'm feeling better. Especially with whatever happened during that Widow play. I can't remember it, I just popped.
Okay, I remember my question now. So like, you got all 3 plays of the game today. How do you feel, Freeze? Or like, how is your confidence right now?
It's shy, and especially since I'm about to go on vacation.
You sound like me out there, Freeze. Well, I don't got anything else. Shadow, you got anything else?
I don't got anything. That was just a match.
Well, yep, that was one of the matches ever. Well, Freeze, enjoy your W today, and
Congratulations.
have a good rest of your day.
Alright, see y'all.
See you, Freeze.